Hey guys, Beast from Beast Toys here. Going to do a opening. We're going to do a multi-opening on this video. We've got some Galaxy Adventures from about 2 years ago now. General Grievous. Going to open him. Going to do a Hoth Bespin Han Solo. And going to do a Stormtrooper. Okay, so reason I'm doing these three, just real quick. I had about, I think it was like 12 or 14 of these set out. And I got to thinking and looking at what I had open already, and sorry, I should probably do an opening on them, but the Force Link and the Force Awakens and Rogue One figures are all very similar to these. And there's some other packs that came out. There's a Target pack. Came out during Rogue One. I believe I opened one of those. It has like Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. So I looked at those and I thought they're pretty much the same figure from what I can tell. So I decided not to go ahead and open those. So I picked everything out that I didn't have something for. Like the Princess Leia in that assortment is the same or looks the same as the Force Link Princess Leia. The Stormtrooper, very close to the Stormtrooper that came in the Target exclusive 6-pack. I think that was a captain though. His arm bends, you'll see that here, where he holds his blaster. I guess it doesn't move, or it's not a point of bendability. So I went ahead and decided those are the three, and then of course General Grievous doesn't have any other than his Revenge of the Sith figures. So this is the one I was really looking forward to the most. But you know, like Chewie, Kylo Ren, R2, Luke, Return of the Jedi Luke. He also came in one of those packs. Now, and I do have, I believe, a Force Awakens Luke. That I have open. So I really hated to do those. So sorry, don't blast me too hard for that. But I didn't want to get up, bust them open if I didn't have to. I just saved them in a package. So because I made sure and got 2 of each. Obviously, as you always heard me say, if you've watched any of my other videos, I like to get one to open and one to keep in a box. So anyway, so let's get started. I can't wait. I'm going to go ahead and do General Grievous first. I kind of want to check him out and see real quick what he's like. So these just had a little tape around the rim. They're a little canister that pops off. Come with a little comic. I guess that would be the only difference with these guys, is they have that little comic with them. 2018, yeah, so we're getting closer to 3 years. It's 2021. So just quick buzzing through the comic. Looks like a bit of a story from sometime during the Revenge of the Sith, right before or during the late Clone Wars, looking at some of the characters and what's in there. Yeah, here's the scene at the end. Obi-Wan, General Grievous in the little spinning thing. That looks like, like the part in Revenge of the Sith where at the end he kills him. So that's pretty close to that. Anyway, that's kind of cool. I'll have to set those aside. Maybe flatten them out a little bit. They're kind of curved. I'll set that down here. So let's look real quick at Grievous. Personally, kind of glad you get 2 lightsabers. He doesn't have any, head turns. Arm just turns, the elbows, the wrists don't turn, hands, feet don't turn. So it looks like he might have a hard time standing upright. Let's see. Whoa, wants to fall forward. So yeah, I might have to figure that one out. So yeah, so there's a little tricky here. Trying to set him up. Of course, you can't see this. I'm looking downward on my floor. So we're going to have a hard time with this character standing upright. Guess I'd say they didn't do a good job. They didn't really have to. These are kind of cheaper made. I don't know what exactly Hasbro's formula with these were and what they were thinking. But anyway, his feet are just... I can set him that way, but when I try to stand him up, he doesn't want to stay. He's really top heavy, so that makes it difficult. I mean, still a neat figure. I was looking forward to this figure, but the fact that he doesn't stand up very well makes me a little nervous, so I don't know what to do there. I mean, if I want to display him somehow, I have to figure out a way to do it. He doesn't have an option on the bottom of his feet, no hole, so we can't put him in some kind of figure stand. So that's not really an option either. Oh, well, this part bends. Okay, so interesting. So he does bend, twist sideways here. Okay. Well, we might be able to work something out if I can help move those hands around a little bit where he's not so top heavy. He's going to be displayed kind of funky, but hey, okay, that's fine. All right, well, there's General Grievous for you. Like I said, kind of looking forward to him. He's different. We haven't really got him in a 5 POA so much, so set him aside. All right, next up, Bespin Han, or Hoth Bespin Han Solo. We're gonna find his tape part. Go around here, just taped on the. These are just lids taped on the top. Bottoms come off too, just the same. Comic parts kind of got me intrigued. I feel like I'm half tempted to go and get those back out and open them, although I did store those away. So Han Solo, let's see. Here's his comic, and we're going to. Let me see. All right, so this is kind of all takes place during Bespin, when they're in Bespin, right before he goes actually and when he goes into the carbon freezing chambers. So that's where this comic takes his story and his comic takes place. So again, these are cool. Flatten them out. They're all curved up. I'll set something heavy on that here soon and put that aside. So yeah, so I wanted to get. Oh, I gotta be careful. It's on there with tape and it about bent the tip of the blaster right off. Does come with a bit of a holster on the side, so I'm gonna try to pop that blaster down in there. Not very good though. I'll have to put his hand, kind of rest his hand in the place. So I will say, growing up as a kid, this was probably the Han that I played with the most. I don't know if I'd say the Kenner version. It wasn't really my favorite Han, but I played with him the most. I think that's why I wasn't afraid to toss him around, scuff him up. So I am fortunate enough, though, now I managed to build most of my original Kenner collection back and then some. There's lots of figures I didn't have as a kid. I had a few doubles, though, which was always nice. Usually troopers. I got lucky on some of those. Anyway, here's the Hoth Bespin Han from the Galaxies of Adventure line. There's his pack once again. And then I'm going to do a Stormtrooper, only because we like Stormtroopers, and I did have 3 or 4 of those, so I thought might as well open one up. I may have one open somewhere before. Actually, no, I don't think so, because with them coming with the comics, yeah, I don't remember opening one of these. I think I had every intention to it at one point in time, but I did not get around to it or do it. So, gonna do it now. Curious to what the Stormtroopers, I'm gonna guess it's episode 4. Just gonna go out on a limb and say that. I'm gonna guess my Stormtrooper comic is an episode 4 comic. So let's see, here's his comic. Of course, when you look at the artwork, you see what looks like the Death Star. So let's see what we got here. Story so far, it starts. Well, what do you know? You actually, not even really the Death Star. I was kind of wrong. This comic takes you to the beginning of episode 4. Well, I was thinking episode 4, but I thought Death Star, so I was close, but a little off. Starts with the beginning of this movie of episode 4, with boarding of the Tantive 4, and then has a little bit of the whole scene, the rebel scene, and then capturing a Princess Leia, and then also has a little bit of Mos Eisley. I know it's upside down, and with the Han escape, Han and Luke and Obi-Wan escape. So anyway, that's kind of neat. Didn't expect that. Oh, another neat feature, I guess, kind of neat, slightly neat, is if you look close at the corners, they're like strings through there. They're binded with strings. That's different. Anyway, so here we go. Last but not least, we're gonna do a Stormtrooper here. Got a E11 blaster, of course. Looking here, elbows don't move. The wrists move. They're curved. Kind of looks like it's different. Of course, these are like just mainly 5 POA figures, which I have no problem with. See if I can get that. I feel like, and it's the same thing with this guy. Kind of like the Black Series figure is, that wrist is just bent funny. I don't know. I don't think they get it in there right. It's I mean, I can pose him here and he doesn't look half bad, but that's not the pose that I like. You know, I don't know. I'm weird. I like the gun and butt up under my. I like him carrying a gun like this. I don't know. I guess that's how I was when I was a kid. My GI Joes, especially my Cobra Troopers, they had long guns, full stocks. Put that butt of that gun, stock of that gun up under the arm, and this run. It's like a running gun. I don't know. Anyway, you know, cool, clean figure. No bendability anywhere other than the, you know, at the shoulder and leg joints and the head. But I can pose him that way. Like I said, not exactly my favorite way to do it, but it does look good that way. So I guess if I'm going to pose him, and these guys do have holes in the bottom of their feet if you want to put some kind of figure stance. So anyway, there they are. There's my Han, my Stormtrooper, and my Grievous. So we kind of hit a few different movies and eras there. Actually, 3, 4, and 5 if we go like that. So there you go. All right. Just want to do that real quick. Show those two guys. So guys, hit the subscribe, like button. Turn on those notifications. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Beast from Beast Toys. We'll see you next time.